hosting this top quarter meeting. And this is the time Almighty Allah has decided the meeting should hold.
The Sultan of Sokoto, Saad Abubakar III, made a profound observation at the second quarter meeting of the Nigeria Interreligious Council in May. He said that while political campaigns went on, cases of banditry, kidnapping, and attacks on Nigeria's communities virtually evaporated. The moment the elections were over, these blood-curdling incidents resurged.
Insecurity in the country is very, very alarming. Throughout the campaigns and the elections, we heard nothing about bandits, killings, and whatever. Now, all of a sudden, after elections, we've had killings of scores of people in Plateau, in Niger, in Kaduna, and other places. Why this resurgence? Definitely, this resurgence in insecurity has nothing to do with religion. So, as religious leaders, what do we do? What do we say? I believe we must discuss this thing when we come to the club session and bring up solutions to these problems. And definitely, since a new government is coming in, we'll see how we can engage that government to hit the ground running in bringing solutions to this problem. But we cannot continue that way.
Those who care have interpreted the resurgence of these acts of human degradation and suffering to an end to jobs for criminals whose services were diverted to political thuggery and sundry paid crimes to install their paymasters into power. Now that the political job is over for now, the men with arms have resolved and resorted to their more assured industry, doing the hapless Nigerians in to extract ransom.
Waya shi ne bayanin kawai da zaki don ki magana da kyau baban ke ji ta shiga can zakiya ki kalle shi ki baban ki bayani ki daga murya kai
kowa shi
bayanin bai ya bai bayanin Raki bayani ba?
Bataka.
Waya stop ta aje bargon nan. Aje shi. Ki aje shi. Ba za ki aje ba dan wai.
Biko, nakaba kusudi kwa usa biko. Nani biko, ndio bila kodi na kwa wese.
Ya bayani kuka na sake kiba bayani ba. Kai ma wani bayani za ka yi ma ɗan uwanka kaga abin da ke kafarka.
Zan yi masa bayani.
Yi bayani, yi daga murya suna jin ka.
Mazan shefile ala bindika chemna ye ba yi sha gomi. Ashe ko ba zo ba mi mu wala bindika chemna ye. Zo shi ku kari ko wani rane da shi lo wa ba cha mamishi. Ala bindika chemna ye opata. Dala ti ko.
Ana bindika ana bindika.
Shabika maishi. Ba go ina nai. Ashe ko ba mu wo shala bindika na chemi. Ashe ko ba mamishi she ko ko ne rane la ta ba.
Ka daga gafan naka su gani da kyau. An harbe ka gafa.
What you are watching now is currently going on in Kafin-Koro, a community in Niger State. These innocent Nigerians were rounded up, some from their shops and business premises, and others from their homes and farms. They have been with their kidnappers for about 2 months. The Niger State government is either helpless and has no clue on what to do, or the government and the police authorities have no information and so are in the dark as to what is happening. The kidnappers of the Kafin-Koro residents are demanding 20 million naira for each victim, more or less, depending on the value they place on each victim. They are not prepared to brook a reduction in the ransom sum, even when anxious families have raised some money. And so, to show that defaulters will pay with their lives, the kidnappers give their captives, whose only offense is being a Nigerian and struggling to eke a living for their families, a taste of their pudding.
Kai, wani ya dawo nan rabe. Ah, Kai, stop.
Kai, tashi. Kai, tashi ka kawo ka. Tashi. Tashi.
Allahu Akbar. Stop. Wait, Dogo. Malamin zata kaka buga shi. Ka cire kallon da ke fuskanku, dukanku ku cire kallon ku. Kai, duka ku cire kallon da ke fuskanku, duka. Kowa cire daurin da ke kan shi. Kai yalla ba za ku cire ba kenan.
Wani bayani zaki?
Kowa cire, ku cire a rige hannu.
At the inauguration of the National Economic Council penultimate week, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told state governors and himself that they lobbied, they canvassed, and campaigned to be elected president and governors. They therefore have no excuses not to deliver on the expectations of Nigerians.
It is also evident that the task of growing our economy is quite enormous. But you and I ask for it, we campaign for it, we even dance for it, we beg for it. So we have no reason to complain. We must harness the growth potential of Nigeria and bring about serious development to bring us from a potential nation to a pragmatic economic development in a rapid manner.
The president's position has resonated among many Nigerians, raising great expectations. Some of the president's men have, however, cautioned against a quick fix. There is, however, one item which demands a quick fix. That is this insecurity. As the president appointed new security chiefs, the mass killers were on the rampage. In Plateau State, they were roasting Nigerians in their sleep, and those who attempted escape were mowed down. In Zamfara State, entire homes are being wiped off. Of course, in Niger State, criminals now control local governments. In tackling Nigeria's insecurity challenge, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu must take a very necessary step. Ask the question, why is Nigeria unraveling and criminals want to control swaths of territory? Is the genesis internal, or is the situation imported? Now, before now, the negative narrative had been imported criminals for political ends. Is it true? To get answers, the president must allow a Republican approach to the situation. We should involve identified religious leaders, community and traditional rulers, the state governors, Nigeria's intelligence community, the legislature, and other critical stakeholders. A meeting with these Nigerians in a frank search for answers to Nigeria's insecurity will most likely provide critical information to begin a search for and an end to the challenge. This should be the #1 item on the president's agenda. Every day lost amounts to losing more Nigerian lives to a situation that can be helped, and this can erode the confidence of the people in their government.